Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Welcome to stream, guys. How we doing? It's been a while. Good to see everybody. I hope you are well. Welcome to the stream. It's been a little bit since I streamed last, but I hope everybody's doing all right. I hope we've been behaving, or at least pretending to. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Yes. Anyway, first time since going first stream since going full time. No, I'm not full time until the end of October. Soon TM. Actually planning to do 2 streams a week when we go full time. One on YouTube and one on Twitch which will be like completely variety based as well, which will be good. It'll be good to have a day where I can play something different and you know, have a laugh with you guys and create some memories, all that sort of thing. I'm looking forward to it. Some Wrath of the Lich King, perhaps. So I'm thinking probably Squirreless. I mean, it'll be whatever I fancy, really. But I'm probably thinking more along the lines of like story games and things we can make clips from. You know, with YouTube making some changes to short form content, I really want to start building up a bank of like clips. My first one that I have in mind is Red Dead Redemption 2. I'd really like to go back and finish that. Obviously, never finished it. Obviously, I know how it ends because of all the spoilers and stuff around the time. But yeah, I'd really like to go back and finish that. And it's like a great game for clips, right? Star Wars Armor. Again, I'm thinking more story stuff, man. Like things that I can really sort of like bond with chat over. It's very difficult for me to engage with chat when I'm playing like massive games like Armor. Not to say that like I won't, you know, I might fancy it one day where we're playing Armor or I'm playing WoW and we're just like, you know what, let's just do a stream on Twitch or whatever, right? But I'd like to do some more, you know, story focused stuff on the old Twitch. It'll be like my day of variety, I guess. Yeah, Fallout's a good one. My first ones that I've got on the list will be Red Dead Redemption 2, Titanfall 2, and there was one more that I'd really like to replay, and I can't think of the name of it. But yeah, some story games, you know. I'm not an RP person, really. Not really my taste. God of War, we could play God of War. The Last of Us, maybe, as well. Like, you know, some more zombie-themed stuff. Because I never played The Last of Us. I watched the whole thing played through, but Okay, maybe playing it on PC, you know, something like that. Horizon Zero Dawn, Halo, Dragon Age. Yeah, look, all of them are good suggestions. I'd really like to sort of, like I say, play some stuff where I can engage with you guys and maybe get some funny clips out of it, you know. I think Red Dead Redemption 2 is the perfect game for that because so much stuff just happens that's just hilarious. Or not intended. Up Tarkov. Up Rye. Representing from the mod team today. Hello, gentlemen. Good to see you. I've played Days Gone. Yeah, probably won't play that one on stream anytime soon because I actually played it like relatively recently. But yeah, Days Gone. Potentially. Cyberpunk, yes, that was the one that I was thinking of. The other one that I was thinking of was Cyberpunk because it's had a lot of like new content and stuff, right? And I never finished that, even though I really enjoyed it. So again, would like to maybe revisit that one for sure. Total War Warhammer 3 could be a good one too. I'm into that at the minute and really enjoying it, but it's like really good in co-op and could be a fun game to play together. So maybe that one as well. Oh shit, sorry, I need more music, don't I? Yeah, so I got ideas, and you know, when we do go full time at the end of October, there will be, you know, there was a post on YouTube about it not long ago, but more short form content. Like I say, an extra stream every week on Twitch, which will be variety focused. Hopefully shortening like the time between videos to like 3 to 4 days rather than like 5 to 7, right? Okay. Gloomhaven, yeah, I've seen stuff around there. I've never really looked into it, right? You'd have to give me the lowdown on what it is. Hey, what up, Wombat? Good evening for you. Hello. That dancing duck though, he's a cutie. He is. He is. Right, should we play some Zomboid? The server count is sort of like the player count on our Patreon server has sort of cooled down a little bit over the last couple days, with it being the final week of the wipe. So I'm hoping that the zombie count has sort of climbed back up in the area that we're based in, you know, so we have a little bit more action. I'm awake just for you. I'm honored. I'm honored. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for, Kush, because like last time we played, we're based in Blackwood, and last time we played it was just dead. There was no zombies. No pun intended. Anywho, let's play the video game, shall we? I'm gonna have Cam on today as well, so apologies in advance. You know. But yeah, we're gonna... I just got a Rick Astley video ad. Oh, speaking of ads, I can't tell you what it is. I can't tell you what it is yet, but I will say that it's looking like we will be playing, or I will be doing a dedicated video for a game that isn't released yet in October, early October. So we'll be one of the first people to play it, which is very exciting, and I'm very much looking forward to it. Yeah, so I should have a video for you guys early October about that. I, again, can't tell you what it is, but exciting stuff. I'm very, I can't tell you, David. Even if it was Scorn, I can't tell you. I'm sorry, I can't say. Under oath, as it were. I'm not going to say anything more, but like I say, very excited. Oh god, I'm on the street. Where am I? Oh, I'm playing on my admin. Shit, I didn't mean to do that. Heck. Let's relog. Gotta love the NDAs. Good on you, Duck. Yeah. One of those things, isn't it? Money is on Scorn. Lol, looking forward to it. Like I said, we'll see. I've seen Scorn. I don't really understand what it's about. But I've seen Scorn. Like I don't know what it is, really. But I've seen some like video footage. Get out of here, Stalker. Yeah, this is gonna be like the last week of the Stalker wipe on our Patreon. But again, another thing that I can't talk about, that maybe very soon there's gonna be something that there's gonna be something. Well, I'm doing something else around the Stalker wipe. Is all I'll say. So you might see me pop up in your feeds very soon. On that, which I was very, very happy about. But we're definitely going to do a Stalker wipe again in the future. I think now that we've had the chance to sort of like do it once and work with like the economy and how much everything is worth and everything, like I would really like to do it again in a couple months' time. Yeah, the one that I'm really bummed about was the quest system, Matt. Great mod. It just doesn't work. Like, well, I say it doesn't work. It works, but they don't reset properly. And like they still haven't fixed it, I don't think. Which is a bummer, really. So, because that was like a massive part of it. But I'm really pleased with how all the other mods turned out. You know, it's worked really well for us. It seems in general that the player base enjoyed it. You know, we had like record numbers of people joining the Patreon to get access, and the server was like completely full during like the first couple of weeks. So yeah, really pleased with how it's gone. Oh, okay, I got you, David. That's cool. Yeah, exactly, Sam. Yeah, he's been taken to court now, right? The guy that leaked the GTA 6 stuff. He's been taken to court over that. Would you be willing to share how you realized you could stream full-time / content create full-time? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's not like a decision that I've made on a whim. I know, like, I even had a couple of comments on that post saying, like, oh, don't go full-time. You're not big enough of a channel yet. You'll regret losing your paycheck or something like that. And I was like, firstly, how much do you know how do you know how much I make? Yeah, arrested. That was it. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, so it's not made on a whim. It's not something that I've just decided out of the blue. It's like I've at a certain point you have to keep financial documents, right? At a certain point you have to keep financial documents to be compliant with the law in the UK. I have to pay tax on my income through YouTube and all of that, right? So I know how much I've been making for the last 3 years. And over the last 18 months to 2 years, my content creation has started earning me more than my paid job. You know, and at a certain point, if that's still growing, which it is, it's still on an upward trajectory, the channel, the videos I make, I've proven to myself that I can diversify into other games and still do relatively well. So whilst I would probably use the term that Matt used, taking a leap, it's really not, if that makes sense. Like, it's more of a, I'm going up into the next tax bracket, and it makes financial sense for me to drop the job, if that makes sense. Because otherwise I'm just going to be hamstringing myself and working a job that isn't paying as much as something that I love to do anyway. So now it's like I almost have to do it. If that makes sense. I hope that came through okay. But yeah. Rather than a leap, a gentle splash into the pond. Exactly. I know like some streamers and content creators don't like talking about how much they earn and stuff like that, and I obviously won't talk about like exact figures, but like I say, when you get past the point where you're making more doing something that you're doing in your evenings and weekends than you are in a full-time 9 to 5, something's got to change, right? After a certain amount of time. I can't give you an estimate of how much I earn. No, I'd prefer not to divulge that. I will tell you that I was on about 20 grand a year at my full-time job, and I am now making more than that doing content creation for the last 18 months. So, but hopefully that's enough of an estimate. But I'm not going to tell you like figures or anything. I won't say how much, but it's this much. No, that's... Just thinking about how others get to that point. So, one of the things I've been thinking about doing, Echo, actually, is as we go full time, I've actually been thinking about doing some sort of podcast about, even if it's just like 7 episodes or something like that. Not like a full podcast, not like something we do every week, but just like something that I can provide to you guys to make more of a connection with me as a creator rather than like my content, because I realize that like a lot of YouTube viewers, it's very easy to just watch the videos and you don't really know much about the person behind the camera or whatever. So I was thinking like maybe I do like a podcast or something which will just be like, I don't know, like a 30-minute thing, seven different episodes, and we just talk about a different topic each time, like what games to play, or how I got to where I was, or you know, that journey for me, like what were the stepping stones. Maybe we talk about sponsorships in an episode, or you know, that sort of thing, just to give you a bit more of an insight on me and how things work. And exactly, Mage, yeah. And also, like, I love this, right? I enjoy it more. I love my job too. It's a bit bittersweet because I do love my job. But used to work just like you, 9 to 5, but I'm running my own small business. Oh, great! Congrats, man! I hope everything's going well with the business. I hope it's doing good for you. Yeah, I could do one on like the survival genre and stuff, but the focus was more sort of like around giving a connection to me as the creator, I guess. You know, they want to keep you, they can give you a raise. Exactly. Exactly. I don't think they'd be able to give me a significant enough raise. And whilst I wouldn't say that to them, because they got me out of a very difficult spot. So I left my job before that in quite bad circumstances. Left things quite badly with them, and I'm sure, as some of you might have experienced in the past, if you leave a job on bad terms, it can be very difficult to get another one. And they hired me when nobody else would. You know, they helped me get to a department that I enjoyed more than the original one that I signed on for. I'm doing something that's very worthwhile, and they've treated me right. So, like, I wouldn't say that to them face to face, but yeah, if they wanted to keep me, they would have to offer me a significant amount more. So couldn't handle the duck factor. Jim always calls me out. That's what he does. That's what he does. A good inspiration for those of us who want to follow and make our own content, afraid of the uncertainty. Yeah. So I'm being kept on what's called bank cush. So basically, if they would like me to come in and help for a day, like if they want me to come in and help for a day, or I find that I need some extra money of a month, I can actually say to them, hey, do you need any work that needs doing? And they could just bring me in for a day, I get paid, and then I go home, which is a really good relationship to have, you know, if I need a bit of extra cash someplace. Because I work for the NHS, so it's a It's a government service. So. Alejandro, thank you very much for the sub, man. Appreciate it. And thank you to everybody that's liked the stream and stuff so far. What did you do in your full-time job? Let me start the game and then we'll talk about that, right? Because I feel like I've been sat here talking with you guys for probably far too long. Maybe we should just turn these into just chatting streams, because like I always end up talking about my personal life with you guys, which I feel like is more a thing on YouTube than it is on Twitch. Because on Twitch it's I guess they know a bit more about that anyway. Hang on. We come for the chats. You'd be surprised. The people that watch the VODs of these always complain about me talking for like 20 minutes at the start. And I'm like, it's not a video. It's a live stream where we talk about stuff. Right. Bring down the volume a bit of that too. Very somber music. Skip the video then. This is what I say. I literally leave timestamps too. I'm like, intro, stream. But they always get mad. So if you're watching this, if you're watching the VOD and you've got mad that I just spent 20 minutes talking to chat, screw you. Alright? I'm saying it. Oh, Jesus. So I can see the zombie numbers have bumped up. Okay, cool. Yes, this is fine. Oh, jeez. Okay. You know what? Hold that thought. I'm gonna try and bust out of this door while I've got a chance. Because otherwise I'm gonna get screwed over. Excuse me, coming through. Thank you. Good timing. Oh, there's so many. Oh, there's so many. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. Ah. I changed the zombie audio and I regret it. It's the Last of Us, Sounds of the Infected. Featured in my most recent video, actually. Look at them all. I maybe should have grabbed a gun before I decided to run out of the base. Whoop. Have a gun? I do. God. This is awful. Everything's going wrong. I need to get to the edge of town. Someone else's base. It's like they've been overwhelmed a bit too. They clearly haven't been on in a little bit. Hey RF, which map? We're on Blackwood. This is Blackwood. Okay, so we're at like kind of the edge of town now, so I've got a little bit more room to work with. It's a lot better. So somebody asked a question, I can't remember what it is, and I said I'd answered it. What my job was, right. So I work in digital health at the NHS. It's the National Health Service in the UK. And I work in a digital inclusion department. So part of my job is essentially making sure that people feel they can access their online healthcare despite certain barriers, right? So People might not feel confident with technology. They might not have the equipment at home. They might not have the internet connection. And it's my job to help them tackle those problems and, you know, basically feel that they can still access everything that they need to. It's a very rewarding job. I enjoy it. I feel like we're doing some good. You know? Which is why it's kind of bittersweet, you know, when you're leaving a job like that. Well, yeah. So this is the Stalker server that we made. It's going to be running for another week on Patreon, and then we're going to revisit it in the future, too. Put the pistol in there? No. I feel like I might want to pull these guys away and start shooting them instead, you know? Maybe train up some firearms, because if there's so many of them in there, I'd almost rather draw them out of the city instead. And I have a lot of magazines that I can use. So I feel like shooting in this environment is not a bad thing, necessarily. Know what I'm saying, chat? My aim sucks, though. So that's great. My aim really sucks. Am I just bugged? Or, like, am I actually gonna hit something here? Okay, we hit something. I'm not bugged. That's good. I was starting to think I was just... My aim just sucks that bad. Nah, I'm good, Wilk. Don't worry about it. Figure out. It's just gonna take a little bit of time doing some clearance. I need to train my aim skill anyway. This might look really bad, but it's actually not. It's just a case of like drawing them out. Oh, hello. Hello, sir. Preds is on. I didn't realize Preds was still around. Now is probably not the right time for gifts. I would maybe suggest that you run. Okay. Thanks, I appreciate it. Oh. Oh. Thanks, Preds. Not that I can use one accurately, but... Where is he? See if Preds is sticking around, because if he is, he can come and join us on Discord and we'll just jam for a bit. Preds! Are you playing for a bit, or are you, like, what? Because, I mean, you can come join in Discord if you want. I don't know if you're sticking around. I don't know if he's sticking around or not. Oh, I've unequipped my pistol now. Probably not the wisest of ideas. Working right now? Oh, no problem, man. You good? I appreciate the handoff, thank you. Yeah, we made a bunch of Stalker mods for our PC server. I say we, I commissioned some modders to do it. You might see something popping up in your feeds very soon. Just to show it off a little bit more and bring some more attention to the modders. But yeah, I'm much to my bank account's dismay, I'm already working on a new project with a modder as well, which should be awesome. Oh, they just disappeared. Desync. Still get desync issues when like there's other people around that have like pulled zombie aggro. Hope they fix that in the near future. But yeah, we've already started work on another mod. So those of you that know you can claim it as a business expense. Yes, I do. It still just takes the tax off it, right? It does go on my business expenses. It's a lot of money though for commissioning mods. Those of you that know the vanilla firearms expansion will also maybe know that I was a big fan of that. And you'll also know that we hated trying to get Britters working on a multiplayer server. And it's the most convoluted, honestly trash way of doing it ever. So whilst it has a lot of customization and it's a great mod, it's a pain in the ass to get working. So, I'm working with StendoClip, the guy behind the vanilla firearms expansion, to create like I guess like an add-on to his original mod. That will have a lot more variety in it. Whilst not being as complicated as Britters. So there will be, you know, some basic attachments that make sense, a few guns, like some, you know, a lot of like additional guns, a lot of them being Eastern based as well. But it won't have all of like the different magazine types and shit like that makes Britters a bit more difficult to work with. It'll be a lot more straightforward. So I'm looking forward to that. Should be good. Also, I feel like Stendo put a lot of work into things like audio for that mod. You know, like making his own audio effects and making sure that they respond properly to things like indoor environments and like echoes of the sounds and stuff. So feel like he's generally a much better option there, I guess. So yeah, but weapons mods are not cheap because they, you know, I mean they're modeling and texturing each individual item, and then doing animations for it, and then doing the audio and the coding that is associated with making a weapon, etc., etc. So it's really not cheap. So it's being done in stages, to make it safer on my bank account. But like the whole pack, by the time it's done, will likely cost more than the Stalker mods did. In fact, it almost already has with the first iteration. So. And tells you how much it's going to be. But I understand where that money is coming from. But I feel like it's something that the community desperately needs is a multiplayer ranged weapons pack that is more that is simpler to use and simpler to set up than Britters, but has an equal amount of variety in terms of weapons. Yes, more than $600. Is pricey. But again, you have to think, right? For example, most of the items packs that we made for the Stalker stuff, you're just doing the item modeling and texturing, right? There's nothing else associated. With weapons, you're doing the modeling and texturing, which is automatically more complex with weapons. But then you're also doing the animations for said weapons, the different states with like magazines and attachments, the damage values, the reload times, you know, all of it. It's a lot more than just making an items pack, right? But it was something that I really wanted to do, so I've taken this sort of stance with weapons packs and things like that, or mods that we're having created, that now that the Patreon has grown to a point where, you know, it's paying the server costs, let's use that extra money to try and develop the modding scene in Zomboid a little bit more, and actually do some good for the game, and also give some more work to modders and stuff like that. Who dis? Hello.
Hey Duck, it's Goosh.
Have you come to join the fun?
I have. I'll bring the Jeep.
Yeah, I'm trying to clear back towards my base.
I got a present for you that you can use.
More gifts.
You said your aim was shit.
It is.
Have fun.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, this will be great for somebody with no aim.
You're also going to need these. And if you're worried about ammo, check the back of the Jeep.
Okay, oh my god. I don't have anywhere to put these right now. Hang on. I'm going to have to drop my AK in the back.
Go ahead, I'll cover you.
Because I don't have... I have a lot of ammo back at base, though, so I shouldn't need to take any of that off yet.
I've got a 9mm with a drum mag, so I'll try to cover you as best I can.
Gotcha. This is what happens when you log on for like the first time in 2 weeks. I'm just gonna drop like all of the valuables and stuff that I've gathered in here as well, and we'll just sort that out when we're done, I guess.
I brought stuff that I think you could use, so again, I'm at your disposal for this stream.
Sweet. Appreciate it. Drum mags, yeah. So this is Britta's. Britta's has like unmatched levels of like variety. It's just complicated.
I also brought some food if you need food real quick. It's inside the glove box. And water too.
I'm good right now. For now, I'm okay. I'm also on the lookout for a holster if any of these zombies happen to have one.
I've got some back at base, but I'm pretty sure you have one in your own base.
Yeah. I think that's as lightweight as I'm gonna get. Let me just drop another splitting axe in here. In fact, I'll drop them both in. I think that's about as lightweight as I'm gonna get for the time being.
That's alright.
But yeah, if you're interested about what mods we had made for this, guys, as well, there's a link in the description to the mods pack.
You want me to just park the car nearby?
Yeah, the entrance is just up here, so it's not too far away.
Alright.
Yeah, there's a link in the description to the mod pack. You can see some of the ones that we had built. And the server is still going to be on this Stalker setup for another week. So if you're interested in joining, it's !Patreon in chat.
Just be careful. That shotgun is loud.
Yeah, I'd rather draw them out as well, to be honest, than fight them in the town. So that's fine by me. So yeah, you guys can find the Patreon server link in the description. We've got another week of this, and then next month is going to be spooky month.
I'll go and park it up here. I'm going to get some 9mm.
Roger. Not sure if the bot's working for Patreon or not. I don't know. It should be in the description anyway, Wombat. Yeah, so we got another mod set coming up for Spooky Month, and then we're probably going to come back to Stalker in a couple of months' time. I cry. Sag. So what are you up to right now, Wombat? What's going on in Aussie land? Oh, holster.
Did that zombie just sprint?
They might when they get close to you. I have seen that once or twice, but I think it's a bug.
I'm gonna take that knife stick.
Go for it. Yeah, Patreons, I think Wombat's just trying to help out. Yeah, there's some of the ones from earlier. So we'll start working our way in. Yeah, this gun definitely does the job when I've got no decent aim skill.
That's why I figured I'd bring it to you. That's my best gun, so use it.
Yeah, the mod pack that we're getting worked up, the gun mod that we're getting worked up will have a USAS 12 in it as well, so we will have a mag-fed shotgun, which will be good. Right now, what I've done, chat, is basically like for the first iteration of the mod, it will have everything in the vanilla firearms expansion, but then we've picked 2 pistols.
All right, run.
So 2 pistols, 2 SMGs, 2 shotguns, etc., etc. Just like 1 from, or like 2 from each category. Gotta reload.
They're on the way forward.
Oh, it's jammed. Shit. I forget what the button is to unjam. Is it X? I think it's X. Probably shouldn't use it on like single targets either. 50 cal on a car would be nice.
You don't want to know what my aim is.
Wait, your biggest stickers? Here's of this. Wait! Take him away! Oh, sir. No, I want him fighting rabid wild animals within a week. Yes, sir. Come on, you.
Wombat will be fighting rabid wild animals within the week. Thanks, Wombat. Bigger stickers will be pleased. Thank you.
Alright, front door's clear.
Enjoy the emotes, Mom. Over earlier, can't get enough of the Stalker wipe. It's gonna be sad to see it go. But the player count speaks for itself, right? Like, the player count has shrank in this last week, so it definitely needs to be wiped. Is that the person from the B movie in this photo?
Wait, your biggest stickers? Here's of this. Wait! Take him away! Oh, sir. No, I want him fighting rabid wild animals within a week. Yes, sir. Come on, you.
Okay, how do I pronounce this? Ambridulist? Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you for becoming a channel member. I hope I pronounced your name right. I hope you're having a good weekend so far. Thank you very much. Yeah, there's a few people based around here, eh? Somebody based in there, somebody based up here.
Wait, your biggest stickers? Here's of this. Wait! Take him away! Oh, sir. No, I want him fighting rabid wild animals within a week. Yes, sir. Come on, you.
Cheers, Jim. Jim was streaming earlier today, chat. Imagine. Jim was actually streaming. It was the most bitter Factorio stream Factorio has ever seen.
Wait, your biggest stickers? Here's of this. Wait! Take him away!
Okay, you guys are on one now.
I want him fighting rabid wild animals within a week. Yes, sir. Come on, you.
What is that, like 4? Edward! Thank you, my friend. Flex that 5 months. It's like 4 subs. Oh, no worries, Kush. Thank you, guys. Is there a nurse in the server? No. No. I spoke to nurse relatively recently, though. She's doing good. It is rumored that when you become a channel member, Duck will send you a duck pic. I almost read that very differently. It is rumored that there are daily duck pics on the Patreon for all Patreon members. Imagine that. Ah! Weapon slaps, but it is slow. Hear a lot of zombies banging around. Hello. Bye. Goodbye. I feel sorry for whoever's base this is that I'm just like having to kill a bunch of zombies in. I guess if they come online, we can help them clear it up. Oh, Jesus. A lot of zombies down here. Let's try and get back to my base where a bunch of ammo is.
A lot of sunset too. Is this your base?
No, this is somebody else's. I think it's gone unclaimed because it's been inactive for too long. Mine probably has too, to be fair. Mine's further in. There's a lot out here.
Sorry if I'm stealing your kills, I'm just trying to cover you.
Somebody's shooting over this way. I don't know if that was... Doesn't sound like atmospheric noise.
Ah. The zombie got me from behind, but thankfully the on my stuff is good. It didn't get through. Gotta reload. Oh, thank God I leveled my Taylor, and that could have been the death of me there.
Okay, I'm probably gonna run out and try and draw the group here so I can my shotgun.
Alright, good. Also, I'll give you sniper cover.
Oh, they're still stuck on the barrier. Are you good?
I've got a good vantage point up here. I can cover you.
Okay.
Let me know if you need cover. I'm covering the north side.
Yeah, I'm good at the minute. But risky. Only made it for a live stream. Hey, Pickle. Ammo presses and the ammo making.
You shall not pass. On the name of Koosh.
Yeah, I can see why you would like that. It's a good feature. It's just like I feel like it comes under that, like for me at least, it comes under that the mod is too complicated.
You might want to fall back.
Like it's too much, you know? The same with like all the different ammo types and magazines and what, like I feel like the thing is, if you have a lot of variety, right, it's got to say with this magazine, right, for example, 12 gauge drum magazine, right, as somebody that doesn't know guns, how do I know which gun that goes in, right? I know it's going to be a shotgun of some kind, but it's a 12 gauge drum magazine. Is there a 20? Is there a 15 gauge? You know, like there's so many different gauges of shotgun shells that I'd almost just rather it said shotgun shells. And then that was it, right? It fits every shotgun. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you get too finicky. At the very least, if you're gonna have like the different ammo types to that extent, tell me what gun it goes in the tooltip, right? Just say like at the bottom there, mod Arsenal 26, gun Franchi Spas 15, and whatever other guns it goes with, right? Like, don't make me try and work it out, because that doesn't lend itself to mods like shop mods, right? Where like you're gonna have to buy those things and you might not get it right, and then you've spent like however much money on the wrong gun, right? Which is where I want like our mod to be a little bit different. You know, if we're gonna go to that detail, I want it to tell people what gun it goes in. Or just have shotgun shells. Why do we need different types? Right? Like, Project Zomboid, look, I understand some people are gun nuts, and I love variety in weapons, and I love some guns, you know? Not very knowledgeable on them. But I don't think there's any need to separate into different shell types, for me personally. How about you guys? I just don't think there's a need.
I'm gonna do a perimeter duck so I can clear out the outside, so the inside will be the only thing we have to worry about, if that helps.
Sure. Like, you don't need to diversify the weapon, the ammo types of the shells.
Watch that corner.
Roger. We don't need to diversify the type of the shells because we can diversify the damage of the weapon, right? So why do we need to diversify the shell types? It's not related to the damage of the ammo type, it's related to the weapon, right? So there's no need. There's actually bigger types of shotgun. Yeah, I understand that, but like, where's the need for that in Project Zomboid? You know, it's adding detail for the sake of detail rather than having a purpose, right? Because in a lot of games, like say Escape from Tarkov, the damage is determined by the ammo type you use. In Project Zomboid, even with mods, it's not. It's determined by the weapon. So, would it not make more sense just to have shotgun shells? And they fit all shotguns? Because it doesn't matter. That weapon that uses the bigger shells is still going to do more damage. Does that make sense? The detail serves no purpose other than to be detail. And it complicates it for everybody that doesn't know guns. Britters is a gun nuts mod, basically. Britters is a gun nuts mod.
Oh shit, I stole that one from you. My bad.
No, it's good, it's good. Alright, so we gotta get to the other side of the KFC, I think, which is where I'm based.
Gotcha. I'll come on down.
Yeah. Not necessarily. I think 308, 556, and 762, that's different calibers. I don't think that necessarily needs, like, that's fine to me because it's most people
9mm, so
most people understand which weapons they fit into. I would still like there to be a tooltip as to which magazines they go into, right? I don't think we need to go to the level of like shotgun, so like SMG ammo, assault rifle ammo, stuff like that. I'd still like the calibers, but it's like when you've got like a shotgun shell, you don't need to diversify that into several different types, if that makes sense, because that's complicated. People don't need to work that out, right? Whereas with like 7.62, I feel like 7.62 would, like, you'd kind of know what kind of guns those go into, if that makes sense. Same for 5.56 and 5.45, etc. Okay, so this is supposed to be our base. Just got to clear it out now. I don't know. I'd be okay with the added complexity.
My mining hat.
I'd be okay with the added complexity as long as it described what weapons they fit, you know? Like, oh, you hover over it and it says, oh, this fits a, you know, a 7.62 AK or whatever.
Oh, do you want to turn on the generator?
Yeah.
Big addition.
Gonna have to fix it first.
I didn't bring any scrap, but I'll cover you while you repair it.
Hey, no worries, Wombat. Have a good night. For having different shell types, etc., is you can find a gun and think, sweet, let's use a shotgun, for instance, and then find out the shells you have don't go in the shotgun you found. Yeah, I think it's personal preference, right? But yeah, I'm just gonna go get some more. For me, like I say, as somebody that doesn't or isn't like a gun nut by any means, I do sort of prefer the simpler system. I don't mind having some different calibers, but like sometimes I just think it gets too detailed. Like I said, the shotgun shells to me is just like an annoyance because I don't understand which ones go with which. As long as I can hover over the gun and it says fits 8G shotgun shells, so it tells me that, so I'm not buying things I don't need. That's okay.
Would you mind if I take some of this 9mm over here?
I'm okay. I'm using a 45.
Okay.
Unless we move the ammo, I think somebody's been in and taken all our stuff anyway, which is fine because we left it inactive.
That's understandable. If you need a place to base up, I'm blown out of crap.
No, I'm good. I'm gonna stick around here. I just think I think our ammo might have been taken, which is fine. I can recoup that.
Okay. Need any more 12 gauge? I've got some in a fanny pack.
Oh, never mind. Here we go. Freds has moved it all.
Oh.
Yeah, he's put it down here. Okay, he's actually built storage and stuff. So I should be fine. But that's what I mean, right? It's like the different shotgun shells are like ACP, 38 SPC, 380 ACP, 44 mag. Like, I don't know which all those, like, which these weapon types go into. I don't understand that. So it needs to tell me on the ammo, like, to say this goes in these guns, right? So I understand, because I don't. I have no fucking idea.
Water dispenser over here has some water if you need it.
Let me find our ammo. Oh, if there's anything I've learned, Echo, it's the realism is only one side of the argument as well. Like, even if you wouldn't know by looking at the ammo, realism is only one side of that argument in my mind. It comes up a lot in Project Zomboid discussions. They're like, you know, where people are like, oh, it's not very realistic for there to not be guns in every house, for example. Like in, because it's in Kentucky. right? Like a lot of people own weapons or guns or whatever. Totally get it, but also it's a game and it needs to be difficult, right? There needs to be a reason to do all these things. So I yeah, sort of feel like realism is only one half of it, right? That's the age-old one in the Project Zomboid community is why isn't there more guns? Well, because it's a video game and because it needs to be difficult. It's not about the realism aspect. If it's not challenging, then people aren't going to play it. How did you load the drum mag? From Glock? I didn't. I loaded, I picked up some shotgun shells. And loaded some 12 gauge in there.
Yeah, there's a full gas can over here. If we need to fill up the generator.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to make sure I repair the generator and everything.
Condition is pretty low.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Let's go grab that stuff from the truck. Probably bring it through now.
Okay.
I'm gonna claim this as well when you step out, just so that we've got my base back.
What's the best?
I think there might be a zombie too close, or you might need to step away a bit further. Can?
Oh, boy.
It might be one of the zombies. I think there's a zombie pressed up against the wall out back.
I'll check the perimeter real quick.
Got him. Still says is it occupied? Shouldn't be the. Oh, there we go. Yes. Okay. Are you okay to like when? Are you okay to like if we jump in the truck and do a quick run to the Freedom HQ so I can sell some stuff?
I do not mind at all. If you want to ride, I can get you there.
Yeah, that'd be great. I got a bunch of stuff
Sure.
to sell.
Yeah. Just so you know, there's no good 12 gauge shot there. I tried to find one for you.
Problem.
It is getting dark, so I've got a mining helmet on with the lights, so I can see pretty well. Just, I'll let you know if I see anything.
I think I have a prepper's flashlight somewhere. Yeah, I do. It's got no battery. I'm gonna need to get one.
Here, I got one for you.
Oh, neat.
I always bring spares. Ah, did I mean to drop all?
No, I'll just grab one. That's fine. Okay.
Alright, let's head on out to the...
Yeah, I just find the realism argument a really weird one for things like that, because like you say, you're in a zombie game. It's a theoretical game to start with, right? Yeah, I don't know. It's always been a bit of a weird argument for me. And like to a certain extent, I get needing it to be like realistic in a sense, but like doesn't need to be like down to the T, right? It's more about the gameplay experience and making sure it's enjoyable and challenging and whatever else. Picking up all the little bits of jewelry and patches and stuff like that off these zombies because we can go sell them to the vendor at the Freedom HQ. Should be good. I've really enjoyed that aspect of the wipe as well. Is that we can, you know, we've been able to like implement traders, which
Watch the corner.
Roger. Which is honestly has been about
Right.
as close
Do you
to.
just want to hop in and go get the stuff, or did you bring it with you?
I brought it with me. Go.
Copy that.
Honestly,
Yeah, feel free to do it with chat. I'll focus on the road.
thanks. You get very close to game development. You know what I mean? Like, as soon as you bring an economy system into a game, you sort of you're getting very close to game development at that point, because you have to balance everything and make sure that like different values are like actually make sense, and that every single bit works with each other and nothing's out of place or values are off. Our server's PvE, crack tag. Nothing to say that these mods can't be used on a PvP server, but for our setup, PvE is better. Too dark out there. Very dark right now. Yeah, I get that argument too, Mon, but then they just come back with, well, then more zombies should have guns on them, right? What is people's stance on giving credit to modders when you create a mod using their existing code? You should ask permission before you use their code in the first place. If you're planning to use their code to make your own mod, you should be asking permission before you do so, because that is their work that they have potentially received payment for, which means that it's then their property. You know, they've created it as their property. If the modder makes it clear on their page that they don't mind people using it, I would probably be inclined to put a note in there saying this was based off of this mod. As like a shout out to the original modder. Just out of courtesy. But really, if you're going to mod anything, you should be asking permission if it's somebody's existing code. You might find that the modder does not take kindly to people using their mod without permission. In that sense. Which one's the gear vendor? I forget. This one. Thanks. So, yeah, so we built these vendors and stuff. So this is like the Freedom Gear vendor. We listed all the items in here, right? This is where things get challenging because, like, everything has a value. And we soon found this became very difficult because we had to balance everything. Make sure it all made sense, which was difficult to do. Can I ask you a question? Go for it. Why are you not sleeping early? Because we're on a multiplayer server. Sleep isn't a thing. Sleep isn't a thing on most multiplayer servers because it requires the whole server to sleep in order to do so. Oh shit. I always forget you have to do that. You have to put it in your direct inventory first. Licensing is always important. I think the problem with modding is that a lot of those modders make those mods for free or out of personal interest, so paying to license something that they've made and received no money for is sometimes difficult. If somebody's paid them for the work, then I absolutely agree they should license it. It still won't stop people copying it. The problem is it's a lot more difficult to prosecute somebody for like a Project Zomboid mod, right? To grab all those things out of the back. It's gonna sell. It's jewelry. Got some weapons that I wanted to sell too. Push has left the shotgun shells in there for me as well, which is good. Reload and stuff. $750. I don't. Oh yeah, they don't buy the freedom patches. That's right. Yeah. Realism argument is actually people wanting internal consistency. Realistic is relative after all. Yeah. I can see that. I think a lot of the time those people are just projecting anyway, like they just, it's not that they want realism, it's just that they don't agree with the feature as it's designed in the game and they want it to match their particular preference. Yes, it will go up as a VOD RCC. Yeah, you can watch it after the stream has ended, don't worry. I will say though, if you guys have been enjoying the stream, you know, you've enjoyed hanging out, do consider just dropping the stream a like. It would mean a lot, and it helps get it in front of more people. Sort of how the YouTube algorithm works with streams is the more people engage with it, the better it will do. So yeah, please do consider it if you've got a moment. Been enjoying it so far. Do you do some mods yourself then, Yeti? Sorry. Bought my nan a new phone, chat, because hers has been having problems and my mum's over there right now trying to help her set it up and everything. Which I'm sure, as you can imagine, is proving interesting, and I've just got a text about it. You know, I work a tech job, chat. You know, I help people with their technology and their devices, and I come home and I get, can you help me with my TV or my phone or... I'm not even that technically minded. Good for you, Duck. Hello, Pato. Ligma. Ligma to you too, friend. How you doing, mate? Right.
Shit. Oh God.
What are you doing? You good?
I was just jumping. I saw a shadow right behind me, and it was you, and I got fucking jumped.
Say, like, Jesus, man, relax. Nothing's happening. It's all good. Boy's jumping out of his skin.
On the stream, and I was just enjoying your commentary, and then I just look around and see a shadow right by the driver door, and I'm like, yeah! I'm good. I'm good.
Alright, let's okay, I'm gonna need to reload, aren't I?
Wait, your bigger stickers? Here's of this.
Edward!
Wait! Take him away!
Take him away!
No, no, I want him fighting rabid wild animals within a week. Yes, sir. Come on, you.
Good to see some regulars getting the hook up as well. Thank you, Edward. That's very kind of you, man. Appreciate that, dude. I need to buy some food. Give me my sausage. Nom 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 nom. Diet sausage.
Duck, if you'd like some food, I am growing a farm over at Ekron. I've got some food to spare if needed.
It's good. I think we got some back at base. I just forgot to eat something, so I just wanted to pick up a quick snack.
No, it's all good.
Let me grab this stuff out of the trunk that I was supposed to grab. I think we have a sledgehammer back at base, but I do appreciate it.
Hey, not a problem. If you're going to be a bit longer, you mind if I run over and get a backup gun, since I just got my 9mm for now? Or are you still kind of, you're about ready to roll?
I'm about ready to roll. This is, yeah, I've sold everything, bought what I needed. Actually, wait, hang on. Let me do a check.
Here, this won't take long. I'm just going to go get a 5.56 gun.
Yeah. I think we need to get... Yeah, I need to get an echo detector and a mask and a filter, chat. Edward, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Congrats on the memberships, guys. Enjoy those emotes. Thank you, Edward. You guys have been going ham today. What is that, like 10 memberships? Everybody getting involved. Plans on adding different location styles? What do you mean, like to the server? I haven't looked into map modding because it's very complicated.
Never used a Bushmaster before, but I'm trying it out now.
And very expensive. And it takes a long time. So I'm reluctant because the longer certain things go on, the more you find yourself waiting for a product, and obviously need to make sure I get a return on what I've paid for, right? I need to make some more money before I can buy a respirator and a gas filter. We do have a filter, I guess. I just need a respirator. Alright, let's buy those. That's almost all of my monies. But I've got my gas mask filter and I've got an echo detector, which will allow me to hunt for artifacts. So, amazing. Alright, I'm good.
Alright, where to, Duck?
Back home, please.
Not a problem.
Gotta put some stuff in storage and then I guess I'm good.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what you needed, so I brought a sledgehammer, propane, thing, and a welder's mask. So
Thanks,
I just
RTC.
got,
Appreciate it,
what I thought
mate.
you needed, or could use.
Hey, congrats, Morrigan. Nathan, Corey, Holly, Irvin. I don't know if there's Irvine or Irvin. Thank you. And Tom. Thank you all for the subs. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. One thing I should mention as well. I don't know if you guys have been enjoying the stream so far, but if you have and you've enjoyed me
the morning to get here.
Talking away and, you know, babbling about nothing, go and follow the Twitch stream too. As much as my main content is on YouTube, we'll be doing some variety streams in the near future on Twitch, which will become a weekly thing. So yeah, if you enjoy watching the streams, go and follow the YouTube as well. because we'll be doing some more stuff over there soon. I think we're going to look at Red Dead Redemption 2 for our first one, which is always a fun game. It's just a great game to play, so yeah, we're going to be doing some variety every week, which will be nice. Nice to play something different. I don't know if one of the mods could maybe drop the Twitch link in chat. I would appreciate it.
So do you want me to drive up all the way to your place? How do you want to do this?
Yeah, we can drive right up.
Alright, what's the best way in?
Just keep going up to the next entrance, I think, on your right.
Alright, I'll rely on you
it's
for
this
guidance.
one. Then we just drive straight through. Thanks, Pato. You tried, Jim. Good effort. Yeah, so we're going to be doing some variety over on Twitch, so if you've enjoyed the stream so far, go and drop the Twitch follow too. So I think should be able to get through FZ there.
What the hell?
I mean, worst case scenario, you can drop me here, because it's only across the car park.
Yeah, I'm having to navigate a little. This place is totally overgrown a bit. I think I found my way.
No idea, this is Zomboid. Annoying game, hardest game ever. That's why it'll be on Twitch. Twitch is going to be our variety. Oh, I think one of us is lagging out, but I'm going to jump out here. Thank you kindly.
Alright.
Appreciate the support, man.
Not a problem. You need further help, or...?
No, I think I'm good. I think that's going to be it. I'm just going to sort of make my way into town from here, so appreciate it. Thanks, dude.
Not a problem.
Alright, let's ditch our stuff, and I gotta maybe build some doors, because ours have been down. Let's repair that generator and get the lights on in here, shall we? Gotta dump my guns and stuff, because they're taking up a lot of room. What's going on, Ark? How you doing? But yeah. So Twitch streams in the near future. Go follow the Twitch. Do the thing. Do the thing, chat. Okay, this looks like where we're keeping our magazines. You know, I'm gonna drop my pistol for now. As much as I like having a pistol, it's pretty much pointless with my current aiming. So I feel like I'm just gonna drop it for the time being, and we can always collect it later. Yeah, so we're gonna, I think Twitch streams will be soon, TM, probably next month, but maybe I'll do something before that. We'll start with Red Dead Redemption 2. We might do Titanfall 2, Cyberpunk. Just some story games that could be, you know, funny or interesting or stuff. I really want to help build a core community that will stick around to watch me play anything rather than just here for Zomboid. And I know a lot of people say, like, oh, you know, yeah, we're here for you and other content and stuff. Unfortunately, it doesn't always translate. So a lot of people don't actually watch just for the content. They watch for Zomboid, which I get, you know. So it's how a lot of people were introduced to me. But obviously I can't play Zomboid forever. There will come a day where eventually Zomboid will have had its day and we move on to something else. But I'd like as many of you guys as possible to come with me on that for sure. Yeah, man, I only watch for Zomboid. True. True, Pato. Yeah, I enjoyed Cyberpunk from the get-go as well. It's had a lot of like content updates though and improvements, I think. I always enjoyed it, but then like I only had like one crash the whole time I was playing it, so I think I avoided most of the issues that some other people were having. Obviously the console release as well had a lot more problems. Anything I can remove from my direct save space? I guess the echo detector until we eat it. Okay, awesome. Right, where are we keeping the electrical stuff? Over here, maybe? Yes, I think it was electronics you need for the generators. Yep. But Duck, Squad will have actual rivers next week. The guitar track we're listening to, or the one just before this one? This one is Little Light Wanderer's Trove, and the last one was Late Summer Nights by Wanderer's Trove. QA testers, they outsourced the game, did a pretty lousy job. They also, the publishers, pressured them into releasing the game before they were ready, if I remember rightly. Because they didn't, they advised them not to publish, like not to push the game in its current state because the console release was poop. But publishers be publishers. Cyberpunk is on sale right now, half off, nice. Titanfall 2 is one I'm looking forward to. Titanfall 2 was probably like one of my all-time favorite games, like ever. I love Titanfall. Titanfall was great. I will always hold a very special place to me. They're looking forward to that one. The Red Dead is just great for streaming because it's just, there are so many antics in that game and things you can get up to. It's downloading right now as well. I was not gonna lie, I was considering like after we finish this stream today, just going like straight to a stream of Red Dead on Twitch. So I don't know if any of you guys watching would be interested. Like maybe we do the stream for Zomboid today, and then we just go and play some Red Dead over on Twitch, and you guys can come over and hang out. I don't know how you'd feel about that. But I'll only watch if a horse kicks you in the head. Dude, there is an old clip. Hang on. You've probably seen it, Pato, but I don't know if everybody else will have. There is an old clip of me witnessing a horse kicking someone. Like, vintage duck streams. Back when I streamed to like 10 people. Found it. I've been collecting these recently because we're gonna do more short form content when the update gets pushed for shorts. Hang on, let me share my screen with you guys. Look at this, look at this. Always remember this. Vintage duck. Oh shit! Shit. I love that Arthur's is exactly the same thing. What? I love this game, man. It was so good. Look at it. Look. Boom. Gone. I love this game. So good. Deserved it. He was tending to the horse and then he like turns around, doesn't he, to like talk to you or whatever. Doesn't pay attention. Do we have a gas mask? I'm wondering if we have a gas mask lying around somewhere. Because we could go do some artifact hunting, but how many Geiger counters? Dude, I could go and sell these. We do need to make some money. I guess we'll go make some money. Boom, 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 boom. I can't see. Bum 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 ba-da-dum, bum ba-da-dum. Another. Okay, well that's some good money. Good thing about this base is that like the whole lower level has these like these gratings, which basically just means they won't get through them ever. You gonna mod your RDR2 game? Probably not, no. Hey, thanks Kush, appreciate you, man. Thanks for the help as well. Definitely feel I needed it. This would have been a slog clearing this out otherwise. This is another reason why I feel like Britas isn't my favorite mod in the world though, is like we've just killed 3 zombies and all 3 of them have a pistol on them. You know? And again, I get the realism argument, but like... getting guns needs to feel like a challenge in a zombie game, you know? Hehov, thank you very much for the sub, man. Appreciate that. You're having a good weekend. But it's America. I thought this was America. South Park. I love South Park, man. Such a good show. I thought this was America. I'm sorry. I love the Last of Us zombie sounds. Rotten donuts. Sag. Wonka. Those sounds, dude. They're so good. That's why I put them in my spooky video, because like it's just... it's so atmospheric when you hear them like... clicking and stuff. What up, George? How you doing? I'm good, man. Thanks for asking. Hello from the hellhole of Australia. Hello. One thing I've noticed more coming over to YouTube actually is that we've had a few more like Australians and stuff come by the chat, which is nice. It was like appealing to a wider audience, you know? Plus, it means Pato has more people to hang out with, you know? He doesn't like talking to us. Then again, that might just be because he doesn't like people. Definitely notice more Aussies coming by, though, since the move to YouTube. Oh, my battery's gone. It's not. That's a handheld. Don't need that. Oh, hello. I can't see. My flashlight's gone out. Can't fucking see anything. Jesus. I can't see. Oh, let me. Okay. Oh, you can shut up and all. Get it. What? Oh, he's bugged. Okay. We're gonna take this. Actually, I gotta drop one of these because I realized one of them was on low condition. This one. So the vendors won't buy stuff under a certain condition, so we can get rid of that one. But I think this will give us enough stuff. These 4 pistols, this should give us enough money to buy a gas mask. I believe. I'm gonna check how Soul's doing with the gas mask editions. Because it was gonna make it so that like all the helmets could be used as gas masks as well. Which was originally my intention, but I missed them. The issue with streamers, when the loot is high, they complain about things being too easy to get, but when it's lower, it's oh, I can't find anything. Okay. Good for you, I guess. Who asked? It's a delicate balance of just right. I like more challenging settings. I like it when loot is like much harder to come by. I think the reason why I don't know if that was directed at me with regards to the weapons. The reasons why I don't like that the pistols drop on all of them is because we've tried to set it so that they don't do that, and it didn't take the settings, and we can't figure out how to do it. So that's why I'm complaining about that. That was in reference to me. Those damn streamers, yeah. Those darn streamers. Always complaining. Always borrowing my money. Never paying me back. Sorry, too soon? Speaking of which, chat, can I borrow like 5? Can I borrow like 5 memberships? I swear I'll pay you back next week. 10 memberships next week. I promise. I'm totally good for it, dude. I'm totally good for it, chat. Honest. Ew, British. Yep. I could do more British if you want. You know, I could say, alright, governor. Alright, mate. No more pum. What do you mean? It's my accent, you know? Just British, innit? Just me accent, mate. Still owes me a pint from Amsterdam. How's it going, Yank? Right, mate? How you doing, bud? Dude, Yank, the Star Wars mod was so good. We managed to get it working on a dedicated server. So it works on Chewie's server now, and we played it the other night. It was so much fun. Plus, the jetpacks on that mod aren't like all fucky like on the other one either. They seem to work a lot better, whichever ones the boys have been using. But yeah, we played as the 212th or the 217th, I can't remember. We all played as the 217th, and yeah, we took like a few enemy positions, and now we've got access to like if we can afford it with the right resources, we've got access to like a tank and a fighter, which should be cool. We made use of some long-range mortars. We used some casts from the gunship, which was glorious. Seeing one of the LAATs just blitz an entire line of infantry. That was cool. And we got fucked over a few times by the AI. They counterattacked our base like twice with tanks. That was fun. PZ Star Wars mod? No, it's Armor 3. No, I know that, Quicks. It doesn't work in multiplayer, mate. That's not how it works in MP with Britters. You have to, which is why it's annoyed us a lot. Is that it's not that simple in Britters, and Britters is very complex. You actually have to make, right, so you need Britters, you need Arsenal, and then you need to make your own version of Arsenal, so you actually need to make a mod that edits the settings for the mod that makes the mod work. Which is why Britters annoys me so much. So whenever anybody asks me like why I don't like Britters, that's it. The opposition mod? No, the opposition mod is only available for download outside of Steam Workshop, Dracolich, but there's another couple of mods called Just Like the Simulations and the Great War, I think. Or something like that. The Great War, the Galactic War, or something like that. And those two mods are like on the workshop and work very well. Yeah. Yeah, no worries, Yake. You're all good, man. I think they're playing Anti-Stasi tonight. I don't know like anything about the opposition thing, but I just know that, you know, for getting people to play on the server, it was just easier to not use one that's on like ModDB, you know, and use one that's on Workshop instead, right? Yeah, I played Foxhole. I quite enjoyed it. It's a good game. There was a lot of for a content creator, there's a lot of drama and a lot of stream sniping though, which makes it tough. It's very difficult to stream that game. I mean, I streamed it for like a few days and I got stream sniped like 3 or 4 times. So. And when I say stream sniped, I don't mean that lightly. I mean stuff like we worked to build like a ship, right? And then as soon as the ship was built, someone just like slid in and stole it, like from the opposition team straight away, you know, from like one of our ports in a different part of the map. So we know they were stream sniping, but yeah, it's a great game. I do enjoy it. And it's one of those games that has a lot of depth too for anybody willing to learn it, I feel like. You know, like you can do so many different types of roles and whatnot. We used to get that on Squad, Kush, with regards to artillery. The upside with Squad, right, is that we could have our own server, which we did. We had our own Squad server for a very long time. It was actually quite successful. We had the duck pond on Squad, and the good thing about that was, you know, we had admins and we could tell when people were stream sniping all the time, so we could get rid of them. I will say, Squad, I have never known so many homophobes in one place. Homophobes and transphobes and whatever else. Think it's probably something to be said about the type of people it attracts, maybe. But my god, we had to ban so many people for being like homophobic or racist or... It was crazy, man. And people who think the game is IRL, yeah, take it way too seriously. We were like a new player friendly server, so we kind of got around that because those types of people didn't really want to play on our server, which suited us just fine. You know? Is it here? Is this where it is? Check where I'm at. Yes, it is. It's just over here. The wrong entrance. You don't look like a duck at all. I know, I'm sorry. Sorry to disappoint. Oh my god, yeah, the Domina thing? Jesus. For those of you that don't know about the game Domina, it was actually pretty good. I enjoyed watching some stuff around Domina, but it was like a sole developer, I think, and he just progressively became more unhinged and was like tweeting some, like putting some wild shit in his development posts. Like he'd do like a development blog and then include in it that like, you know, like that all women were sluts and that like, you know, alpha male mentality and that you had to be like a strong man, and it was just so fucking weird. It just got progressively weirder until he was basically calling people like weak and, you know, it was wild. Like saying that there's only 2 genders and stuff in a development post. Like, what the fuck? Where has this come from? It was like a descension into madness. So yeah, that game got removed from Steam, I think, because they just were just completely unhinged. So they only fucked themselves over, really, which is great. I love it when stuff like that happens. Like, it's absolute karma. You know? People need to learn that there are consequences for things like that. I think people use the guise of free speech as a defense for things like that a lot of the time, right? Difference between free speech and consequences for your actions. How do you spell the game's name? Domina, so D-O-M-I-N-A. Domina. Are words action? Yeah, especially when it's influencing other people. I would say so. The point is it didn't belong in a development post. Let's be real. Whatever your opinion is, it shouldn't be posted in a development post about the game. It was directly inflammatory, right? To try and get like people's responses in the middle of a development post for a game. Wild. That whole thing was crazy. Too damaged. Okay. Okay, so we've made some money. That's what we wanted. All right. So now we need to go and buy a echo detector. We have gas mask. Maybe we could get started on buying an exosuit, or maybe some light armor. Need more outspoken takes like this in the PZ community. Much appreciated. Me? I'm just making silly videos about video games. My live streams is where I can be a bit more open about my own opinions, right? I try to keep on the video side of things. I try to keep things very neutral. You might have noticed that in the last video, when I was talking about. So there's a mod on the workshop called Afraid of Monsters. The animations mod was having some problems, and obviously it was a difficult one for me because I wanted to cover the mod because it was a really good mod and it's known in the community. And I was covering 2 other mods from that same developer, right? Afraid of Monsters. And my difficulty was that the mod itself hasn't been working on the newer versions because, and I'm gonna say this to you, and you'll probably understand what I'm getting at straight away if you've seen the video as well. The modder has been conscripted into their into their national military, and hasn't returned since. Which posed a very difficult thing for me as a content creator. Hello. You know, how does one tackle that in a video without being whilst being neutral? You get what I'm saying? So that was what I said in the video, is that they'd been conscripted into their local military and that they haven't been back since, and hopefully they would come back safe and be able to work on the mod in the future. Was really all I could say about it, but you can see the difficulty there. Oh yeah, Kush? I'll have to check that out. But yeah, it was definitely something. I like to think so, Yeti. Again, I try to be as impartial and neutral as possible with videos and stuff because people come on the internet to get away from that stuff, you know what I mean? Like it's an escape from the everyday, right? So for me, my content will always try to be that. But at the same time, if it's important to the content I'm covering, I will need to mention it, but it's how you do it, I think. All right, so I need we could get the Sentinel of Freedom gear, or the Wind of Freedom, Keeper of Freedom, Guardian of Freedom, Watchman. All right, let's go with, what can we afford 2 of? This, right? So Wind of Freedom vest and Wind of Freedom trousers. Damn. Hell yeah. Oh, that's actually removed my prepper vest, which is a shame because I had my flashlight on there. But that's okay. We do have a handheld, so that's fine. We got our respirator. Yeah, we looking pretty good. Yeah. Got a light on in here? Hell yeah, dude. Freedom gear. Huggies. I love this mod setup. Being able to like run like gear like this is so cool. Hi Ash. Already enough opinion channels on YouTube. Hey, no problem, Existence. Happy to help. I got you, Kevin. Sounds good. Yeah. I'm sure they will, Ander. They've got it planned for build 43. All right, back to the city. Now we have the tools we need to go artifact hunting. So how about we do that, eh? We'll go artifact hunting. We'll kit up. We'll get our gas mask wired up and everything, and then we'll do the thing. Oh, it's already got a filter in it. Okay. Good. So that comes with one filter. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming, Holly. In that sense, like I'm excited to see what they do with the extra map premium. See, we got hunting and animal husbandry and stuff like that. I have no idea what you're talking about, Pato. I've just read that like 2 times, 3 times over, and I still have no idea what you're talking about. I'm lost. You've lost me. Yeah, a lot of cool stuff coming for build 42. But yeah, as I was saying, I will always try to be neutral with my videos and keep politics and opinions out of it wherever I can. Aside from on things like reviews, obviously, right? It's sort of all about my reviews, or my opinion. But yeah, if you come by the streams, you'll probably hear a little bit more about my opinions on things. But we don't talk politics or anything like that in here. It's mostly just game stuff. I'm good at the moment, Kush. All good. Gotta do some artifact hunting, see if we can find some stuff. I should probably read a foraging book if we've got one. I love every time somebody dies in our server, the chat just fills with F. F for Altron. Yeah, I think the thing is, right, there's enough people with like opinions out there on things like that, right? My purpose is always to try and be as impartial as possible, which is why I went that way with the mod you know, the mod mentioned in the last video. Like, as a viewer, I cannot stand the content creators that that target issues of controversy, even in like the gaming sphere. I get that like a lot of people want to be informed about that sort of thing, so like I sort of understand where it comes from, but like, man, it annoys the fuck out of me when like something happens and then like all these content creators will just rip it to shreds when it really doesn't need to be, or like just because they want to capitalize on the drama, you know? Ugh, hate it. I fucking hate it. There are so many good channels that break things down in more of like an analytical or like a journalistic like series of events. But people don't want that. People want to be able to rip into something, or somebody that will basically feed them to the wolves. You know? And that sucks. And a gold watch, yep. There are some gold watches. I'm probably gonna have to limit myself on what kind of like stuff I pick up here. Like I could pick up all this jewelry and the guns and stuff, but I'm gonna avoid it for now. I'm gonna go searching for some artifacts instead and leave my inventory space where it is. Why can't everyone just think how I want them to think? Yep. Like with it, you know, without saying any names, there's a few content creators that like I've known in the past that they just go to the next controversy whenever they can, or like create their own, you know, like they'll just start a needless argument about a topic because they want to. So that's the only way they're gonna get content views, is by creating controversy or covering controversy. I just hate it. Gaming is supposed to be an escape from the reality of life and all the bullshit that goes on in the day-to-day, you know? It should be enjoyment. If you don't like something, I'm always this way about stuff. Like, if you don't like something, just move on, you know? That's okay. You can dislike something, still keep your opinion to yourself. Just go and play something different, you know? It's that simple. I could decide tomorrow that I don't like Project Zomboid and I'll go play something else, and that's cool. You know, I did that with Tarkov. Eventually, Tarkov took a direction that I didn't enjoy anymore, and I was like, you know what? Tarkov's changed into a different game. Not really a fan of it nowadays. I'm gonna go play something else. That was it. It's that simple. Because views, yeah, that fucking Red Rum dude, constantly stirring the pot, yep. Fucking Jim. Where's the drama llama? You know? Yeah, for sure, Victor, I agree. It's a shame, isn't it, really? No, but... Love you, Jim. Smooches. Oh, dickheads. Jim's new name. Lord Dickhead. All hail the Lord Dickhead. Lord of the Knobs. What city is this? We're in Blackwood right now. I know I said city earlier. It's technically a town, I suppose. Nyam. Right, so I know there's a toxic zone near here, chat. Now we got to go through a little bit of the town to get there. Show you my map and show you where it is. So we are here. Toxic zone is around this area, which is an old power plant. One of the radiation zones on the server. So we're gonna have to get there, put our gas mask on, make sure our echo detector is in our inventory. Gonna do now. And we're gonna go check it out. Blue dude insinuating I'm British and that makes me upset. You mean you're not British, Pato? I mean, come on, dude. You're basically British, right? How to trigger Pato 101. Thanks, Fork Eyes. Appreciate it, man. Fuck off. Yep. There it is. Crikey. I love the animation for the heavy swords, dude. It's so cool. Like, look, when he comes over this, look at this. Oh, fuck. Oh, I fucked it. No, I fucked it. Oh, no. Okay, we're scratched. We're good. Some would say that's karma. We're okay. Just a scratch. Fucking hell. We're good. Anyway, my point was I like the downward swing animation. What up, Blackheart? Okay, we're coming up on the radiation zone up ahead. Get our respirator on. Take my helmet off as well, just to save on a little bit of weight. Come on in. This Conan sword slap, dude. Excuse me. Oh, hello. Have a fight on our hands here. This Conan sword is ridiculous. I guess it's very slow though, right? Like, this would quickly become a less than optimal weapon against a big group. Thanks, Philippe. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, see, like, I almost got bit right there. Just because it was more than one. Definitely not the optimal weapon for multiple zombies at once. Oh, you jammed again? Come on, dude. I just cleared. Oh my god, there's so many. Bonker. Did you see I'm sort of trying to let them group a little bit before I pull the trigger each time? Can't remember which way I went. I think I went through the back alley here. Blackwood's a very cool map. All like tight corridors and alleyways and stuff like that. There's a long alleyway right there that might be good for me to use. Just don't want to get trapped at the end of it. Because if they pile up on the fence on the other side and I have to jump over it, I'll be screwed. Oh, Jesus. Out of the way. Let's try and get somewhere a little bit more open. I gotta repack some shells really too. I think yeah, I'm down to my last magazine. I gotta watch with myself with this sword. It being really slow is a big risk. Kill most stuff in one hit, but definitely not a good tool for the group fights. See, like, any amount of zombies like that, it's just too many. I'm trying not to use the shotgun. But there's a few too many. Let's try repacking a mag. Gotta open a box. This is a good little area for me to fight in, I think, if I need to open fire. The open ground. Here they come. Trying to like pack an. Oh my god. Okay. Not great. Can you shoot the one closest to you, please? A little bit of common sense with the aiming would be good. There's a lot of them hidden in Blackwood. This is the thing with Blackwood, you see. Because there's a lot of them hidden in the alleyways and the buildings and stuff that only reveal themselves when you give them a reason to come to you. Oops. Monka S. Monka S. It's eerie how there's like this big silence and then all of a sudden zombies. Again, you see, I am trying to be conservative and only attack like the larger group ups of them. At least more than one in a shell. Otherwise, I'm gonna end up going through ammo quicker than I can obtain it. I hate when it does that. I need to find a way to just loop back around these guys. Ugh. There's so many. This is kind of crazy. You know who I'd feel like would make really good Zomboid players is those guys that are good at games like Slither. You know? Because really in situations like this, all you're doing is like weaving between places. Oh, I've got a cold. I suppose it's to be expected considering that I've been out in the rain for ages. Not that I can really do anything about that right now. Kind of wish wipes were longer. Yeah, we get this a lot. And when I say a lot, we get this every single wipe. But statistically, it makes no sense. I mean, you've seen it yourself, right? Server's full on wipe day, week 3. Server's got maybe 10 to 12 people on peak time. You know, it makes no sense. People don't stick around for long enough to do that. People get bored. People feel like they're done after a certain amount of time. As much as we might like to, it's not gonna happen. Without sounding like I'm being an asshole or complaining. I don't want to say I'm sick of hearing about it because that's a really rude way of coming across, but it's kind of how I feel about it. But I don't mean that in like a, oh my god, can't get through there. I don't mean that in a harsh way. I just, you know, we hear it every wipe. And I get it, but there's nothing we can do about it. I need to go get inside somewhere. I have to just retreat. This place will do. For now. The coughing is not going to be good. I need to equip switch to a one-hander and equip something that's going to muffle my sneezes. Try and find some antibiotics. We should have some back at base. Maybe I can like find a towel to dry off or something. Likely. No towel. Back upstairs. Is that gone through that toilet paper just like that? Holy crap. We really do have a bad cold, eh? sneak up on me, lady. Need to find some like a house with a bathroom or something where I can steal their bathroom supplies or something. Don't feed the zombies. I don't know what that is. We've sort of got a mod pack picked out. I don't know what Don't Feed the Zombies does to be able to comment. We have a mod suggestion channel on the Discord though for the wipes, and we check it like a couple of days before the wipe each time, and then we'll test those mods. So like if there's something you really want in the mod pack, like make sure to put it in there, because if it's not in there, we won't consider it. I have a lot of people that will come to me about certain mods, and like I'll be honest, it's so many that I forget. So we created that channel to try and make sure that like people can put the mods in that they want. If it's not in there, then the chances are it won't even be considered. Keep sneezing. Okay, so this should be the toxic area. So we can start investigating. There it goes. Okay, so let's remove the Geiger counter. We've got our mask on, right? So it shouldn't damage us. Oh, fuck's sake, I whiffed that. I keep sneezing and coughing. This is pointless while I'm making so much noise. I just need to get back to base, see if we've got any medicals. Which is annoying, because we just got here. Others in the area are attracted to the scent. Probably wouldn't run that one next wipe because we're already doing the scent of blood. Which, you know, you can probably work out what that does. And from the fog. So probably wouldn't run that one this wipe because I feel like that might be too much. Not taking damage, am I? Okay, good. Check that's working. So we're now in a radiation zone. Hence the green screen effects. So now we can start looking around. I gotta find an area that actually has things in it. I'm drawing so many zombies because I'm coughing. Bruh. Having a cold is the worst. I think Zomboid is like 10 times harder than it needs to be. Okay. That's the way it's gonna be. Then that's the way it's gonna be. Come on then. Let's be having you. Keep an eye on my respirator. Keeps doing that. Feel like I should be hitting those ones, really. And if it's something with the gun as to when they get within a certain range that sometimes it just misses the closer ones. Trying to save ammo where I can too. Again. I mean, like, it's always when there's one like very close to me. He just seems to miss one of them. User review the 93 lore pack. Can't say I have. What does it do? Like just lore for the zombie infection, or? Is that most of them? Are we good? I feel like that's most of them. And a bunch of cars, tons of vehicles, gotcha. No, I can't say I've used it yet. Not to say that I won't. Hell, I'm gonna find all the shell casings. I'm not after the shell casings. I know those are there. I put them there. Ah, yes, look at all these shell casings. It's almost as if I fired them. This should count as like a wooded area though, so we might find some stuff through here. So I don't know if you guys are very familiar with the artifacts, but we actually made, the way we structured it was that certain artifacts are more likely to be found in certain biomes as well. So depending on whether you're searching in a farmland area or a forest or grassland or whatever, you will actually find there are different chances for finding different things. Which is cool. And you need an echo detector on you to be able to find them. Obviously, you need a gas mask and a filter to survive as well. No, I know, dude. Don't worry. I've got like 900 hours, Kush. It's fine. Oh, hello. What do we got? Crickets. Still good foraging XP. The finds are pretty rare too. Also, I don't know if you guys knew this, because I never did until recently when I was actually doing the research for this mod that we ended up making. So I don't know if you guys know this, but with regards to foraging, did you know that the actual like things in the environment actually play into what you find? So for example, if you walk over a part of the tarmac, a part of the road where there's like a pothole, like a broken bit of tarmac in the road, you are more likely to find a stone there, for example. Or like that pine cone, we found it under a tree, right? So you're more likely to find it under a tree. I never knew that was a thing, but it is. It actually takes into account like aspects of the map design as well, which is cool. Little tidbit for you. Hey, you coming out of those trees, boy? Problem with this area is that it doesn't actually count as a searchable area, which is frustrating. Quite often happens with modded maps, unfortunately, is the modded maps don't work with like the foraging system, which is a shame, really. No. See, look, berries in a berry bush. So like, again, I never knew that was a thing. But it totally is. This is a dead survivor. Listen. Sorry to find you dead. But I'm taking that food. I need it. I'm gonna ask if anybody has died around here. In chat here in a sec. I'm taking the mask too. Oh, Jesus Christ, stop it. Blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna come back for the mask. I want to get away from this area. This is dangerous as fuck. The mask will stop me coughing. I believe. Thanks, sorry. Who is it? Cyrus Baltar. Yeah. Oh fuck. If nobody claims the gear, I'll go back and take it. Here in a bit. I'll gather the money at least. It's a good condition weapon. Let's grab that. More stuff to sell. Hell yeah, brother. When we gotta head back to base and like take some time to recover, cause like my character's got a nasty cold. Me too. What up, Redwood? How you doing, boo? Sorry to hear you have a cold. Da-da-da-do-do-do-do. Gosh. Da-da-da. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do. Do. Unknown berry. Winterberry, that said when I picked it, though. Anybody know if we can eat winter berries? Or are they gonna make me thick? I don't want to eat them if they'll make me ill. Let's wear the surgical mask. That should stop me from making as much noise, I think. No, doesn't seem like it, fortunately. Adam, you know you wanna. 193 likes this stream. Good work, everyone. Yeah, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, do consider dropping it a like for me. Shit. Gets more people sort of in the stream. Helps promote it in the YouTube algorithm and stuff. So I would very much appreciate the help. Let's unseal one of these cans. Eat some beef tushonka. Roll the dice and find out. 200 likes, we're moving up in the world? Hell yeah. Thanks, guys. Right, let's see if we got any antibiotics, because got me a cold. Meds are probably upstairs, to be honest. So we ain't got any. And I guess that mask isn't doing anything, so we can put the helmet back on. Doo 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 doo. Just checking if there's anything else I need to do. I think there is, really. Oh, the cold's going away. Oh yeah, rub it on your sleeve. Rub it on your sleeve, she'll be right. No, 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 no. Is but a flash wound. How do you guys feel about doing that Red Dead Redemption 2 stream? I'm thinking now might be a good time. Switch over, potentially. Maybe. I think this one would spark joy. clear up these zombies banging on the walls first. And a little hot there. Okay, so what we're gonna do then, chat, this is probably gonna take me a few minutes to, like, you know, change over to Twitch, get the setup and everything, right? But what we're gonna do then is we're gonna switch over to some Red Dead. It's gonna be over on Twitch. So Bri, would you mind dropping the Twitch channel link in the chat for me? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go stream that for a bit. Should be fun. And we'll just have a bit of a laugh. Be goo. Couple hours of that. Reckons. No worries, Kush. Yeah, RDR2 online is good fun, man. Got a couple of mates to play it with. Even if you don't, it's fun. Let me get the Twitch link. Mod's asleep. Happy mod. So that's the Twitch link. I'm gonna take 5 minutes just to get everything set up on the Twitch end and switch over and whatnot. And then we'll go stream some Red Dead. So I will see you guys in a few minutes. All right. That's where all come over. All right. Come and hang with us. Come and enjoy some variety for a bit. All right. I promise it'll be worth it. I'll see you there in like 5 minutes. BRB.